All right, so this opening hand is not great. We got rid of a Magister, a Grey Sage pair, and a Rune of the Archmage for Mortaresh, Reckless Apprentice, and Pelican Diver. Bit of a lateral move, I would say. Very late game option. I guess it's a little bit better. Okay, let's see if we can guess the card correctly. I'm gonna bet it's Counterspell. It was Frozen Touch, darn. I was right, I did know. Frozen Touch they're gonna use to kill Far Watch Post, but I'd rather them waste it to kill the Far Watch Post. I mean, I knew it was probably Frozen Touch. I just got greedy and was hoping it was maybe Counterspell because that would hurt me more as a big spell mage. So I'd rather have Counterspell and know what it is. Oh my gosh, not another one. You're kidding me. Deck list, getting a bit bored of Dragon Paladin for sure. Let me send it to you. This deck list is being sent right now. Those of you who are wondering which one's better, this deck list or the one with, oh man, I think it's gotta be Solid Alibi to stay alive, right? Yeah, okay, cool. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, Blade Master Okani's fantastic here. We're gonna counter a minion. I don't think I'm that worried about a lot of their spells. And then we'll ping this and then kill this off. But anyway, there it is. There's the code. The Arcane Defenders one, I don't know. I've had mixed feelings about it. I think in some ways it's definitely better. And then in other ways, I like this big spell mage more because you run School Teacher, which I think is just a little bit more flexible in general. Okay, Amulet, get rid of that. We don't want to see that in our hand right now. Mailbox Dancer, sure. Hit, then play this because I don't want to just instantly give him a coin or whatever. Ping him in the face. My hand is not great. No Belinda, no Deepwater Evoker to get a big spell at reduced cost. Solid Alibi comes down. It's not countering a spell, which is probably what they were hoping for with the Blade Master Okani. So now they're gonna kind of go crazy a little bit here. Deepwater Evoker gets countered. That's actually insanely good for me because they lose a draw and a ton of armor. And then the Solid Alibi isn't gonna do like anything either. Yeah, we'll just ping and pass. I don't think there's any reason to play anything else at this point. Very, very weak turn 6. Like, this is honestly terrible for me right now. Top deck Barbaric Sorceress easy, I wish. I saw the 6 and I was like, oh boy, Barbaric Sorceress or Belinda would be insane here. And then I looked at the actual card and realized that it was not great. As of right now, it is January 18th. I'm assuming that it will come out maybe surprise Thursday the 19th. I highly doubt it though. I think they're gonna come out the 24th. School Teacher. I mean, this is one of the situations where having Arcane Defenders would actually have been better. I guess. But this is not great. Don't hit the 3-2. Cool. It's gonna be bonk plus ping. Mortaresh is not even close to being activated yet. This is not good. We've drawn a lot of useless cards. And yeah, Arcane Defenders in this particular situation would have been better, right? We would be able to coin out Arcane Defenders and then reactivate the Grey Sage Parrot and it would be nuts. So like, it really comes down to personal preference, right? Like, because the meta is so fast, because of Rogue and Frost, Death Knight and all that. Sure, all right, fair enough. By the way, never go 40 card big spell mage. Even though this one's technically working out, you should never do this. This is an objectively horrible thing to do. It makes no sense. Reckless Apprentice will activate Mortaresh for the next turn, but it's just way less efficient than anything else that you could possibly do here. I'll freeze this. No reason to even trade in my minions, right? We'll just pass and play Mortaresh next turn. It's so much worse. Like, yes, I didn't draw my good cards and they drew their good cards, but if we were to play this mirror match 100 times, I would probably win it like 60% of the time. Just based on like how this stuff works. They're gonna get some more big spells. Oh shoot, Mortaresh is not gonna kill Calicos. And I'm not gonna do any damage to them. Oh my god. Okay, they got 2 really weak dragons though on the bright side. Coin, sure, ping that, scale up, whatever. Definitely a bummer right now. Mortaresh does not do nearly as much damage as I would like, but it's just objectively worse in every way. Mortaresh comes down, this kills this off, these go face, it's not bad. We miss out on a metric fuck ton of damage, but sure. Taking the brown pill and staying, yeah. Why are you alive at 8 mana? What the heck? I mean, we're playing against a 40 card big spell mage. The deck just isn't very good. They seem understaffed, it feels bad. I mean, I don't think it's necessarily an understaffed thing. They had a big Battlegrounds patch they wanted to come out with. And then also had, what's it called? They had a big Battlegrounds patch, and then what else? They were on holiday because it was like Christmas and New Year's kind of combined. I think I'd rather just play Rune of the Archmage right now after attacking. That way I can play the Grey Sage Parrot. Yeah, let's just play Rune. It doesn't even really matter what we get at this point. We're just hoping to somehow wipe their board. Sure, Counterspell is pretty nice. First Flame, we can play Second Flame for 1 mana. Not a big deal. And then freeze something else. We're playing some pretty decent cheap cards. Hit right here. Nice! That's really good. And then we get another spell. We can freeze the 8/7. Kill this off. Oh my word, we can kill off the 4/2. Okay, then we get Mass Polymorph, which is pretty good. Flurry's fine. Snap freeze. Sure, we can freeze this 1/1, I guess, but I feel like there's no real reason to. Let's just second flame it. Yeah, I guess that's fine. Pretty unfortunate, but they play Renathal. Cool, fair enough. I'm gonna play Grey Sage. Do I want to play Grey Sage Parrot though? I think the answer is no. I feel like the answer is no, I don't want to play Grey Sage Parrot here. I'm gonna freeze it and then I'm gonna snap freeze it because I don't think they're countering a spell. I feel like they counter a minion at this point, right? If they counter a spell, sure thing, I guess. Yeah, they don't. Cool. Do I play you? I think I play you to draw a spell. How crazy would Brand Parrot be? You know what? I'm gonna go Brand Evoker. Sadly. I just need to gain armor at this point to survive. Ping face, hit here. We can play this next turn. Rune of the Archmage, I'm ahead at this point. They play Pelican Diver. They're now top decking. And as long as they top deck pretty poorly, we win. They're gonna play that plus Reckless Apprentice. Fair enough, actually. They do get to kill off most of my board. I can play Grey Sage Parrot to try to wipe this board, and now they have nothing left. This actually works out very well for me, surprisingly enough. Honorable kill. Actually, they're not gonna honorable kill. It doesn't do anything. We get Belinda. I mean, I could double trade, play Belinda, but that's just not worth it. Let's just go Grey Sage Parrot to hopefully wipe the board, and then we can also still double trade. We'll do that. Rune of the Archmage goes off. Hopefully we kill off their minions. That's fine. Hit their face! Oh, darn. That's okay, though. Wildfire is really nice. Arcane Bolt does have to hit their face there, which is nice. It does 3 damage. Flurry does nothing. Flurry does nothing. Give me another Wildfire. Another Wildfire. Frozen Touch is fine. Trade this away, and then just ping. Trade. I guess I can go Amplified Snow Flurry ping to get an extra minion out on the board. We play Belinda next turn, and then we can coin out a big spell. That's what the counter spell was for, baby! Let's go. We draw a Drakefire Amulet, which at least means this is guaranteed to give me a Drakefire Amulet, and I'd rather play that. And then try to get 12 HP cards for Mortaresh. And see, this is exactly what I'm saying, right? The 40 card version is just worse in every way. We'll take Calicos because, again, it's 12, and we can play one of these for free next turn, which is pretty nice. Mortaresh doesn't even save them at this point. Reckless Apprentice is good, but it's not good enough. We've got a lot of damage still showing. Well, GG. What did I tell you? 30 card version is just better. If you want free coaching, I'm going to randomly select people every couple of days who comment their Discord name and number without the hashtag, and then also comment their favorite part of the video, and then just like so you can enter into the raffle. Okay, we love Barbaric Sorceress. We like the Snow Flurry to deal with potentially an early game aggro. And if it is Imp, I actually want to keep Varden as well. If it turns out to be Imp lock. Turn 4, they'll play their, they'll coin out the 3/3 that spawns more 3/3s, right? And then I'll deal with that by freezing that 9 damage board. And then if they end up playing Curses, well then, Curses, I guess. I would love to play old school Control Mage with Blizzard and things like that. I don't really like that very much. We're gonna play the Snow Flurry and not ping yet. We'll see what they play next turn. Okay, so you are Rogue. I guess I should have expected the Rogue. This is pretty good for me though, because they're gonna have a lot of cheap spells, and Barbaric Sorceress is really good at taking advantage of a lot of cheap spells. We just hope they aren't going a miracle version and play all of their cards instantly. Hit, freeze, play this to make the next one free, play Okani next turn to stop. I'm not sure if I want to stop a minion or a spell, but I don't know. I don't really like old school control freeze mage. I just don't like freeze as a mechanic. I think freeze is probably one of the least fun things to lose to because we have 2 in Dark Mages. That's really good. We're gonna play this and then we're gonna just counter the next spell they play. They get to bait that out with a coin though, so maybe we'll just say minion. Because like, again, they're just gonna bait it out anyway. I might as well do something that might actually interact with them. But in my opinion, it's one of the worst things to lose to. Because your board, at least if your board gets killed, you're like, okay, well I can play new things to regain my board. My minions are gone. When your board gets frozen over and over and over again, it just feels super bad. They're gonna kill Okani, but they're not gonna do it mana efficiently. So that's pretty nice for me, in my opinion. I like this. Even though we didn't counter a card, we essentially still countered a card because they used up their coin, and then they used a Serrated in order to try to get rid of my Okani. They play, oh, they played that in the wrong order. They're supposed to do that first. They could have probably played, I want to say 1 or 2 more cards for the Sinstone Graveyard, which would have been really good for them. Unfortunately, they're not able to do that now. I really hope I don't have to pass next turn. If I can draw School Teacher or Deepwater Evoker, or even like Astalar to deal some damage, that would be great. They get a 4/4, I'm fine with that. We get Drakefire Amulet, we can trade that away and still maybe find a 4 cost. We can still play Varden as well to freeze their 4/4, which I guess we'll end up doing. It's not that big of a deal. We have nothing but big spells in our hand. I would rather reduce the cost of a Rune of the Archmage. I absolutely despise the fact that we drew another Drakefire Amulet after trading that first one. But I don't know what else I'm really supposed to do there. They're gonna deal 3 damage, draw 2 more cards. I guess maybe it wasn't a misplay because the Shadow of Demise. No, I think it was a misplay. Pretty slow turn, we play Barbaric. Hopefully we do something good. I mean, they have no expensive spells in their hand. Cool, okay, we'll play this. Hopefully it hits the Rune and not Drakefire Amulet. Hits Drakefire Amulet, which is fine, I guess. 8/8, and then 12/12. I guess a 4/12 taunt protects against this, and we do outscale them, so we can go bonk into bonk. We do a little bit less damage this way. I'll ping them at this point because we don't really have that much else to do. I don't know, I'm not thrilled about it. We got rid of, I think, a Shadow Step, maybe a Prep, but either way, that's a really, really good play. I don't know, like I said, I was hoping it would go on Rune so we can kill a wide board, but I guess getting 2 big dragons out there is good, especially if we top deck like Magister this turn. The big mage list you put in the top decks list got me from gold 2 to diamond 5 with a 72% win rate. Hoping to hit legend with it again, haven't played for 3 to 4 years. Well, I wish you luck. It's actually a really good deck. I think it's one of the top 5, maybe top 10 best decks. I mean, I don't know if I would say it's not top 5. Well, okay, hold up. Let me look at the other decks, because I think maybe it's like the 7th best. Because Shockspitter Hunter, Miracle Rogue, Thief Rogue, Quest Demon Hunter, Pure Paladin, Big Spell Mage. It's close. Big Spell Mage is like near the top 5. Oh my gosh. Really? How many more cards are you able to play? This is disgusting. This is not okay, actually. Like, I'm genuinely pretty pissed off about this. They get another concoction, that's great. And they get a 9/9, fantastic. We get school teacher, which is pretty nice. We'll probably end up pinging. Does the wildfire matter? No, I need card draw. Card draw is the thing that matters way more here. Nightcloak Sanctum will be able to freeze that 9/9. They can't play another Shadow Step on Astalar, and we have several turns before the game will end. So I feel okay. We'll play this turn 9. Hopefully it'll be enough to win the game. I don't know. Another Sinstone Graveyard. I mean, I don't think they're really able to do too much with it this turn. Their hand is fairly expensive. Again, I'm gonna freeze their 9, which is cool. They can't play Shadow Step on Astalar. We can still push a decent amount of damage at least. My losses are against like Shocksplitter Hunter and Miracle Rogues, yeah. If they pop off early, there's just not much you can do. I hope people who play Rogue and Ladder lose one legendary in their collection every time they queue up. That's a little, that would be a little expensive. That'd be a little crazy. They get a 3/3 stealth, which is not that good at all. We get Belinda, and as much as I want to play Belinda, I'm only gonna draw one card, which is another reason I didn't want Drakefire Amulet, by the way. Another reason I didn't want that. We're gonna go boom, boom, ping, play the 4 watch post. But another reason I didn't want it to go on Drakefire Amulet is because I needed to be able to trade it in so Belinda would be useful. At this point, she's just a bad card. Like, it's not worth playing her. So, great to have my thing be a dead draw at this point. It's okay, though. We'll play Rune of the Archmage, hopefully wipe the board and get some value going. We'll hit first with the 2/2. And I mean, who knows? Maybe we get some damage and we can hit him in the face. I don't know. They're still 2 turns away from Astalar being a game-winning play. It's not even going to be game-winning because they can't play Shadow Step or anything. Hit, and then we go Rune of the Archmage. Arcane Bolt hits their face. That's decent. Another Arcane Bolt, so we still have 18 mana left. 5 hit their face. Holy moly. It's a 5. It's decent. Arcane Bolt. Oh my gosh! Keep going! Keep going! Keep going! Keep going! No. Keep going! Yes! Absolutely get wrecked, you stupid Miracle Rogue. Wow. Excellent. Actually is a priest. Barbaric Sorceress is a really good keep. I'm also going to get rid of the Reckless Apprentice because I'd rather try to find something else. Magister to scale into the mid and late game. Pretty good. We're hoping to draw a big spell with Barbaric Sorceress, ideally giving them a cheap spell with maybe a Mailbox Dancer. There's a likely chance that this is a Quest Priest. They kept their leftmost card and they have 40 HP. If they're a Quest Priest, I think we win late game because Magister just continues to scale and we might be able to win before they actually get their quest reward. Not to mention we can disrupt them with Barbaric Sorceress. Deepwater Evoker turn 4 is definitely not bad. I think I'll play this turn 4, this turn 5. We'd rather play Okani. I'd rather play Okani earlier to stop a card from being played, I think. We draw the Amplified Snow Flurry. Let's play that and then freeze this and go face. Might as well keep the 4/1 alive to do more damage. How many pizzas did he end up buying from the last week? I've been asked that question 2 or 3 times already. I ended up getting 5 with some breadsticks, and we ended up having a whole pizza left over because one person ate before they came, and then one person left early. So like, if I had known, I would have had like the perfect number of pizzas, kind of goated with the sauce. But instead we kind of, we were bamboozled. Are you gonna try the Demon Hunter deck that beat you turn 5 yesterday? No, I mean, I know exactly what deck that deck is, right? I think I'm gonna go Evoker and then watch post next turn, or instead do this ping this turn and try to increase more cards, because increasing the cost of cards could disrupt their quest. I want to just do whatever I can to disrupt them. Oh yeah, I already know what deck that is. It's just a quest Demon Hunter, which I'm not a fan of at all. Oh man, do I have to play Blademaster Okani in order to play around Objection instead of Deepwater Evoker? Oh, okay, never mind. Easy peasy. We'll play Evoker. We'll draw an expensive spell. We play Barbaric Sorceress next turn. It doesn't even really matter what I draw, because it's gonna just be Barbaric Sorceress, so that way I can reduce the cost of this. Play it turn 6 or 7, and then I'll probably play this around turn 9. It's probably gonna be this turn, then this. That's fine. 100% fine. Oh my god, we hit the coin. I guess, what could they do turn 6? Not that much, I don't think. We'll take Alexstrasza. I mean, they can't play Whirlpool yet. They can't even coin it out. Let's do that into Onyxia, I guess, for some rush. Face. This hits here. I'm hoping it doesn't hit Okani, because I want the Disruption or the Parrot. I want it to hit Varden. I think, actually, the Parrot is the best one. Okay, well, you see, this is why I need to not say anything. I should have said, oh, please hit the Parrot. The Parrot is by far the worst card in my hand. I would appreciate it a ton. Yeah, Light Bomb could come down, but several of the minions still end up living, so it's okay. Belinda, pretty good card draw, continuing to disrupt them. I mean, if it wasn't that, this turn it was gonna be like Okani, Ping, or maybe Magister, I don't even know. I should have baited it. I should have been like, dude, the Parrot's such a bad card. I would actually love for the Plague Spreader to hit that card because it would help me out so much. Shadow Word Ruin? Still only kills the one card, which I'm pretty happy about. Like, yes, I know they have Light Bomb, but they usually only run one copy. And if they have to play a 6 at this stage in the game, I feel like that's pretty decent for me. What do I want to play now? I think I want to play Okani and the Plague Spreader to mess them up. Plague Spreader to give them another card, and then Okani. We will counter. What do they want to play coming into this turn? They want to play a 5 or a 6. They want to play a minion. So let's counter a minion because they want to play the Light Shower Elemental to keep themselves alive for a little bit longer. And if we counter it, it's good. And if they play a spell to remove my board, I feel like that's not that big of a deal. Is Varden useful in the deck? 100% yes. Varden is very useful in this deck, actually. Heals up all my minions. That's going to be a massive Zyrel. It's going to do like 17 damage. No, but it's 13. Still a lot. We're going to get ourselves 2 more dragons and then just ping. You know how it is. 2 more dragons, ping the face. What was I saying? We've disrupted them a lot, by the way, with the thing. Day after cold pizza is the best. True. I actually had pizza for lunch the other day. No, I knew they were gonna play Light Shower Elemental, but they killed my stupid Okani with the silence and then Zyrella. Honestly, I can't even be too mad about it. It was a fairly good play. We're gonna play Rune of the Archmage next turn, just because if we can get some sort of polymorph or removal for the 6/6, that'd be fantastic. Not polymorph, mass polymorph would at least even be okay. I would like to see, what's it called? Life Sentence hit it as well. That could be really good. I mean, I could hit first, but I don't really want to. This could also draw me cards. Okay, we still get to attack with this. Potentially very good. That kills that off. Happy about that. Vast Wisdom. Pretty good. I mean, Ignite 0, which is solid. We draw 2 cards. Another Vast Wisdom. Not a huge fan of that. Blizzard, though, we can Shatter. Ignite, shuffle it into my deck. Not a huge fan because of the Deepwater Evoker. Hot Streak, fair enough. Shooting Star. I mean, I can ping this and it scales. Well, that was rude. I don't really want to do this. Because Flurry plus this for like 4 mana is still going to be pretty good. Might as well just ping this and play a Far Watch Post again, right? Yeah, might as well ping this, play Far Watch Post. I guess we can also Ignite. I guess we can also Ignite their face. It messes up the Deepwater Evoker, but it could potentially be more damage. And then this does more damage. And it empties my hand a little bit as well, which is nice. Continue to disrupt them. Hopefully you play your 10 mana coin. But yeah, I would say Varden's useful in the deck. My bad if I didn't answer the question. You could play with Bran as like basically a flame strike on everything. Ooh, boy, that's not good. My minion doesn't die on the bright side, I guess. Or it could just be like Shattering Blast with Flurry to kill off both of them right now. Plus Shattering Blast to kill them both off. We can also ping and play like this, I guess. We don't need to play Astelar. Let's play School Teacher and then just ping their face. Vast Wisdom. I do like Vast Wisdom. They still haven't even finished the second part of their quest yet, so I'm not even worried about this game at this point. We have a scaling hero power, we've got some good damage, we've got another Rune of the Archmage if we need some RNG to save us. They don't even have a 5 because we messed them up so badly. How do you feel about Suspicious Alchemist and Prismatic Elemental? I like them. If you want to take them out and put them in instead of School Teacher, you want to test that out a little bit, I would definitely say that that has some potential. You could also maybe take it out instead of Pelican Diver. It's really up to you. How much damage do I have here? I don't think I have enough damage at this point, right? Vast Wisdom. Let's get 2 cards real quick, see if we can find any sort of damage. We can make something else a 1-cost card. Sure. We can reduce the cost of some spells with this, or just go face. It'll be like Reckless Apprentice to do some damage. Then it's gonna be, and then I have 3 mana left to do 5 damage to their face, plus 4, 8, 11. Yeah, they're dead. Then it is boom, plus hit. I want to get an honorable kill. Why? Because I'm a jerk. Oh, never mind. I don't even need it. Lol, never mind. GG. We're gonna keep Barbaric Sorceress. Do I want to keep Magister? That's actually an interesting question because it scales super well into the late game and mid game, but they're gonna be so fast. I think keeping Magister is just a mistake. We want to try to draw like a Drakefire Amulet really quick. Maybe a Mailbox Dancer so we can coin out Barbaric Sorceress as soon as possible. Excuse me. I don't know. I think that this should be a decent matchup. So it's going to be this turn 3, this turn 4, this with a Noggling turn 5, this turn 6, most likely. The only way that changes if we... Okay, Far Watch Post is fantastic. It's probably going to die, but the simple fact is it's going to... It counters a deck that wants to draw a ton. Maybe this turn 3 that... No. And that's the card that got increased in cost. On the bright side, that's a decent amount of damage that I'm not taking anymore, because usually that would be comboed later on with Lady Steno. Be very, very strong. I was gonna say the only way that we don't do that is if we draw Mailbox Dancer and we coin this out turn 5 instead of play School Teacher, but we would have needed to draw it relatively early on. Deck code, please. I've got you. This deck is currently 5-2. It's not too shabby. Coin into Chaos Strike to finish the quest. Very nice for them. I mean, heck, I don't know what I'm supposed to do about this. They just reduced the cost of 3-4 cards in their hand right now. Bound Soul. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be Lady Steno or something. It's gonna be so difficult to actually end up playing. It's gonna be so difficult to play Barbaric Sorceress, I think, because if they play Lady Steno with a lot of cheap spells, like, aren't I just gonna get mopped? Another Deepwater Evoker. I think that might be better than School Teacher. Let's trade this away so we can be more likely to draw a 10. Oh my gosh, that is kind of disgusting, actually. That we drew both Rune of the Archmages. We'll play this next turn. We'll hopefully hit a cheap spell in their hand. I mean, so far we've gotten rid of 1 Dispose of Evidence, which is a decent amount of damage, and we're going to get rid of 1 other spell. Hopefully it's something good. Then we're gonna play Rune of the Archmage on an empty board, which sounds really bad. Oh my word! Their hand is so cheap! Do I not just lose here? Into Sinful Brand? That is a huge misplay. That was a massive misplay, I think. Because they should have waited to do that for Barbaric Sorceress, right? Varden's interesting, but this is quite solid. This is 1. No, it's 1. Gosh darn it. I wanted it to be 0. Drawing a single Archmage sucks, but drawing 2 something else. Yeah, and I drew 2 in the last game too. I drew 2 games in a row. But it's okay. We can play Drakefire Amulet and then Grey Sage Parrot and just try to flood the board. I don't think I can get bursted down from there with Lady Steno. They wasted a Sinful Brand on this 3-4. Even though I was just about to play Barbaric Sorceress. I don't think it was a good play. He messed up bad. I think he did mess up pretty bad. I mean, unless he wanted to play around Barbaric Sorceress, so that way he could at least play it right away. Oh, I'm gonna take a lot of damage here, aren't I? I don't think it's gonna matter. They're gonna kill that, and then they're gonna send 4 things into there, which does make me take a lot of damage. But I think Drakefire Amulet into... Do I wanna go Drakefire Amulet into Grey Sage Parrot? I think I do. I think that would be amazing, because if they don't have a way of dealing with giant minions, they're just gonna lose, right? Yeah, I think that it's enough to win the game. Magister Dawngrasp. We do boom. We'll go, holy moly, those were awful. I think I'd rather go with Taunt, even though it's less damage, just so I can survive. And then we're gonna play Grey Sage Parrot and get 2 more minions. Another Taunt. I mean, these were not great. I was hoping for a 12 HP. I'll pass for now. Pumps up my worst card. I feel like I'm just missing on like every single RNG roll right now. And I mean, it happens. It happens for sure. Not happy about it. Lady Steno. I don't know if they can kill me. Like, even if they have the Sinful Brand, this might wipe my board, but that's about the best it can do, I think. Bell Barrage kills that off. This is exactly why I wanted it to go on something else. Unleash Fell kills that off. This is going pretty well for them, actually. But I think they still lose. I kill it off next turn. I play Magister Dawngrasp. Get a couple more dragons. Really? Do you have another spell? Okay, you don't. I'm just gonna hit here then. Barbaric Sorceress? Is that better than Magister? Because I don't even know they have a spell in hand, but I might as well do it to disrupt them even more.
I bring the muscle and the magic.
Fuck me! I'm trolling. I mean, Magister was gonna be awkward anyway, right? Like, I played that, I have 1 mana left, it's not like I can do anything. I cannot believe it. They have 3 cards in their hand, every single one of them is a spell, and we just happen to hit the worst possible one. It's okay, it happens. What, we take 8 more damage here, we're still very comfortable. Huh. I mean, at least the 3/3 isn't dead. They can play a 9 mana spell now instead of a 10. Oh, I still take more damage than Fell Barrage. Not bad. It's actually a lot of damage they're dealing to me. I still think it was the best play, because we know they've spells. There was a 25% chance we low roll there. We could have hit a 0-cost spell, or a 2-cost. So, I stand by my decision. We play this, get 2 more big dragons, ping them in the face. And then see what happens, I guess. 2 big dragons. Pretty solid. Do I want to ping, or do I want to play a minion? I'd rather play a minion, I guess. No, I think pinging is technically more damage. Igor attempting a no-tilt challenge. Look, I'm low rolling. It's not my fault. We need 2 damage. If we get 2 damage, we win. We get Arcane Bolt. That's just enough to win. Did I miss something? Was it a predation? Had to have been a predation. No, I know I got the 10 back, but I made it a 9. Like, it had to have been a 9 mana card.